So I showed you, right? Very rarely in real life, you get to let somebody grab you and do this humble. So we talked about this, right? And we had the one where you cross and the one where you open. And you saw that I have a lot of options on both of those, right? And I mean, there's even more because if I do this, for example, I could go into a version of Guam with this. Which means basically, if my hands are up and suddenly you grab my hands, oh shit, I better have some options, okay? So one, ironically, is he wants to do separating metal. And what I do when he grabs me is before he gets a chance to do that, I do it. Strong, right? I can do it. Come here. He's strong, but he's got little tiny fingers. I know that. Eating arms. Grab arms. Eating arms. You're trying to control him, right? So what happens is, look at this. Yeah, the basement one.
Well, I know what you're going to do. That's why I'm holding excited.
That's what he's always running around. Go demonstrate.
Well, I know what you're going to do to me.
Right? As soon as you grab, I don't want to do this because then you're going to start either opening the upper cross or these slightly. Can you try one? There you go. Now, I don't know if you can see. You see where his thumbs are now?
Yeah.
They're on the outsides. So if I come here and my arm drag, I could, if you were here, like this, you couldn't arm drag you, right? Because you're holding the arm. You grab me here. So when I did this, you see how easy it is to arm drag you? I think you're on the side, obviously. So I come here. We did arm drag, so you know there's follow-ups on this. Okay, now here. I'm assuming you're a little strong. So, sometimes be strong and try to keep me from doing this. Right? Are you ready? It's like we're just not. It's the dumbest trick you'll ever learn. Baai Si, right hands. It's this. It's a whole technique, just this. Right? But if you know my Lama, traditional, that's how they all start, right? Right? And it's because grab me, and I can't do this, I can do it. We're still like see what I'm doing? So, try to do that. If he doesn't let you do it on the first time, touch your palms. And as soon as you touch your palms, yeah, he'll let you do your full length. And if he wants to follow all the way through, then you have the arm drag. If he lets go, you may want to come on top, just because you want to pin his arms. In other words, if you hold on while doing this, right, then I can arm drag. If you let go as I do this, I'm going to pin you because I don't want your hands to do something, right? Obviously, I'll let you go. Am I making sense? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing it. So, three grabs. I want to do. And if he's strong, the answer to strong is Baai Si and then right. Because that does. And then suddenly I'm doing what you wanted to do. Really completely turn the table. Okay? Again, think about this. Here, also, it's really weird, but if you try to go wide, you're not strong. Here. That's why when I always say in Kung Fu class, here, that's one. The other one is that sometimes it's also like he's behind me. Just here. Right? I know. Gotcha. Exactly. Don't run right into me at this moment. Yeah. So it can be either a hit, but it's also, like I said, if you're doing this as an escape, you're strong here, you're not strong here. All right? Sometimes we do it also into hanging stance. Right? I talked about this. And that means that I can kick you with knee exactly. Especially if people are really strong and they're like coming, holding on, and pulling back. Okay? So, from here, separate. If you can, get the arm drag. If they hold strong, Baai Si and then separate. Okay? This is a classic example of where having a choice-less teacher has long-lasting effects. I think of this technique as hard. Even in regular painting institution, and there's a tool. right? But I can't bring myself to do it in that greater rank and standard can't because I've heard taught so many times. I think it's always wrong. We always used to think of it as scraping, like it's literally just escaping. You know, so song escapes the manacles. You know, there's a famous story about this hero, and they put him in like old style manacles, and he busts out of them. Right? It just means escape. But we always thought scraping because in Kung Fu it's always done with like a scraping motion. So you ever see people that do stuff like this? Right? This kind of stuff, and you hear it. You guys hear it? And try to fucking do this all the time. Fuck you. Right? There's two reasons to do this. One is if someone's holding you really hard, being tight against your skin it helps take it off. It's also though a form of conditioning so that your arms get used to. Just like in a lot of styles, you see this kind of stuff where that when they're punching, they're hitting their arm, right? So that your arms start getting tough. Praying Mantis in particular, we had a very close relationship with the Praying Mantis school because my teacher's wife was the cousin of the Jew, right? So, if he grabs me here, right? Here. Just get here. And again, I'm trying to scrape. Now, I add to this a motion like this. There's a separate name for this, and I'll get it for you if you want. But to make sure that he doesn't follow up, I'm going to drag this arm close. So I have caught, right? It's two separate techniques. Right now we're going to focus more on that. So if I get under here, scrape. Here, so that you can't follow. Okay? But again, if we just get to here, well, I have a hand free. Again, see, if I just do this, you see how that's not going to work? You see how I'm scraping my arm? This is what I'm doing. That. Make sense? And at first it might suck for you. You might go, wow, I'm hurting myself. But well, because you've done this before. Not everyone's done Kung Fu forever, right? But right, and then you with your hands straight into. Remember we did that one yesterday? There's a million of these, you know. Here. Right. When I want to do diagonal point, you can do like a wrist lock. There's a million things. But scrape and